How y'all doing? Trust everyone is doing great. Welcome back to All Things Quintessential channel. Thank you for your love, your support, for subscribing, commenting, recommending, sharing, liking, everything. You guys are really something. Thank you so much. So without more stalling for time, we're just gonna head straight to the topic of today. Even though I try to shy away from it, it still manages to find its way back to me. And this topic is relationship. I shy away because no relationship is the same, because we are dealing with different individuals and no two individuals are the same. But there are still some signs, some to-dos or things you need to look out for, right? I know my young friends will be so happy about it, because I've had a couple of them asking, hey, could you please share some tips, as you've been there, done that, and even still doing some of it. So what are we to look out for? Okay, and especially those in serious relationships like courtship, ready to get married and stuff. So I was able to come up with a few steps or tips or things you need to check out before you're like, okay, yeah, this is it. Let's do this, right? So you wouldn't want to get into marriage and become so clueless. You didn't even plan anything, right? In relationship, you were busy, or during courtship, you were doing the things that doesn't really matter. I don't want to call anything, but you know what I'm talking about. So courtship is, no matter how you see it, is a good thing. It's even recommended in the Bible. Mary and Joseph were betrothed, right? That period is courtship period. It's just that our minds, our hearts, our actions wouldn't let us do the right things, right? So help us God. Most times we often forget the things we need to do, the things we see ourselves doing, the things we ought not to do, right? And the things we ought to do, we don't do them. Okay, so we occupy our minds and our activities with so much things that doesn't really matter, that doesn't count, that we lose sight of the most important things, right? Most times people will say it's because I'm in love and stuff. That love will really if care is not taken, if you don't take the right steps you're supposed to take and take cautions, and you get into the marriage, you will notice that thing you called love might actually have been an infatuation. And now that the whole excitement and the whole, what I mean, is faded off, you now face reality. And most times you find out you never even prepared for that. Okay, marriage is the serious business. It's a serious business. Why wedding? Don't confuse them. It's just a ceremony. Okay, and I've also learned that the elaborateness of your wedding has nothing to do with the success of your marriage. So these are the things. There are a lot of things you need to put in place during courtship, so that getting into marriage, you already have a vision and mission statements, right? So I call this topic once again courtship to-do lists. Things you need to check, your checklists, before you say I do. Let's put it that way. Okay, so the first thing would be if you're looking to have a kingdom marriage, like a marriage that would be like a sacrifice unto God, where you raise godly seeds for God and stuff, which should be the aim and hope of everyone, right? The first step should be you should be able to know if your partner is God-fearing. Okay, I'm not talking about the the pretentious ones, the tongue blasting and sanctimonious ones, that their life is totally opposite of what they profess. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I mean someone that is filled with the Holy Ghost, someone that is really God-fearing. You know why you need such person? Because it might not even matter in relationship. You might think it doesn't matter in relationship, but in marriage, when behind the whole festivities and excitements that you are now into the reality, you need someone that would form their decisions based on God's beliefs and standards and morals. There are times when the going gets tough. The person might want to do some things, but being a God-fearing person, they fear God, not even you, the partner, basically. There are things, the Bible says, your word have I hidden in my heart that I won't sin against you. There are things you might want to do, but remembering not that you even fear or respect your partner because you revere God, right? You obey him. There are things, or there are places, there are actions that you wouldn't want to get associated with. So that is the first step for me. Okay, and another thing too, the second step I would also say is know the person's capability. Say financial capabilities this time. So many people want to get married, so many people want to settle down, but only few are emotionally ready for marriage. Okay, I'm not saying wedding now, don't confuse that. Marriage, that's the real business. So many people are emotionally capable. So many people, don't even understand what it entails to put someone above them, to be selfless and all those stuff. So is the person emotionally capable for marriage? Why are they looking to get married, right? These are the things you need to know. Are they trying to get married, especially say for the guys, to have that, I'm a married man, and for the ladies to have a title to their name, or are they trying to escape their miseries? Because sorry to say this, if for example you're not a happy person in a relationship, marriage is not going to make you happy. I don't want to go too deep with all this, but I will just try as much as possible, right? Now you don't give what you don't have. So if you're looking to have a happy marriage, first of all, be that happy person, so that your happiness will rub off, okay, when you get into marriage. Okay, now another thing too is make sure they are financially stable. The first one is know how God-fearing they are, know how emotionally capable they are. The third thing would be how financially stable are they. Are you looking to get married and you don't even have a job? Are you looking to get married, you don't even have a source of livelihood, no matter how small? Okay, but let it be that you have a source, you have a means of livelihood. Because once you get married, bills, they don't want to know if your job, you've not been paid or stuff. Like if you have a job, these are the discussions you should have, right? What are your plans? Okay, I'm seeing, though your beginning be small, your end shall be great. That's what the Bible says, right? And I don't mind, for me though, how your beginning is, as long as you have a means. What are your plans? What are your long term goals for financial enhancement and stuff? So these are the things you would need to discuss with the person. You wouldn't say it is love and you marry someone that is idle. Remember, what I'm saying goes for both the ladies and the guys. With the way this is going, I think we are gonna have a part 2 of this, because it's a lot. I don't think I'm gonna exhaust it in this single video. So watch out for part 2 of this, as I will try as much as possible to detail them all out. Right now, the third step would also be know if this person is family oriented, because by God's grace, after courtship you get married. What's next? The kids, they start coming. Know if this person actually loves family. Some people, they don't. Not that they just want a partner. Some are not ready for family yet. Yes. Do you know, I've seen so many families that because the kids started coming, their relationship waxed cold, and everybody felt stressed and they weren't yet ready for it emotionally and physically. They just needed a partner, but not a child, first of all, not kids, first of all. So is this person family oriented? If you, the girl or the guy, is family oriented, and obviously this person can't even stand the sight of kids, for example, they don't, they are not the family type. Even the siblings they have, their parents and stuff, they don't even treat them well, they don't regard them, that's an indication how they're going to treat you, and that's also an indication how they're going to treat your own parents as well. So you wouldn't say, if they could do that to their own parents, of course, yours will not be exceptional. So know if this person actually understands and is capable and ready and family oriented, right? Because these are some of the things that causes a lot of strain and stress in marriage. So these are the things you need to look out for and discuss. Okay, then another thing too would be, is this person futuristic? Is this person futuristic? Are they all after, let's enjoy now? You only live once, right? Let's just eat this. Let's live life. They don't have plans for future. They don't have investment goals. They are not futuristic at all. They don't have foresight, right? If you ask them, where are you looking to be in the next 5 years? Say in this your small business, what are your plans and how are you planning to? And they give you lame or dumb answers. Of course, you know that. You okay? This is like a red flag if that is not what you're looking to do. I know it looks like this whole thing is gonna make relationship stressful. I just want to leave. I just want to have fun. When we get married, we'll sort these things out. But yes, the way things are going these days, it's good to have a glimpse. These are the things you do in courtship and relationship, so that once you get into marriage, it's like you acting on those vision and mission statements you've set up, God helping you, right? So another thing would also be very important. Try to know how their temperaments, right? Try to know, give them scenarios, right? I'm not trying to say provoke or poke them to action, though some might do that to some reasonable extent, just to know if this person is a wife beater or husband batterer and stuff. Yeah, so you can give them scenarios just to see how they react. That way you get to know their temperance, and try as much as possible to see what they react, or how they react, and what is their first course of action. That way you can get a glimpse of what it will look like, right? So try to know their temperance. Try as much as possible to know how tolerable they are, how sensitive they are, all those things. They are something you really, really need to know. Then the last point for today, as I'm gonna have a part 2, like I said, where I would explain and elucidate further. Another one would be try to know how this person values the people around them. Okay, how if they are answerable to people, right? The people around them, do they have people of figure in their life, people they answer to? It goes a long way, because most times when you claim to be in love, you value the object of affection so much, so you value the person so much. Some people might say, oh no, with your case is different. You are seeing how this person is treating people, you're seeing how disrespectful, how they disregard people, and you're like, oh no, it's no problem, he loves me, he won't do that to me. A time will come when if he doesn't see who else to be mean to and stuff, or if she doesn't see who else to be respectful to, guess who the next person would be? It will be you. So try to see how this person treats people around them. From the way they talk, basically. I know you would say, how about those in distant relationships? Yeah, you can give scenarios. If you're not opportuned to be in the same locations or in the same country or whatever, that's where communication matters. By talking with somebody constantly, giving scenarios or examples, you get to know how this person will react in real sense of that issue. Okay, so with these few steps, I just hope you think and ponder on those things, as I will be finishing the rest points of your to-do list, courtship to-do list. Okay, things you really need to watch out for before you get into marriage. Thank you so much for hanging tight and listening and watching. Have a good one. Bye.